everybody, how's it going? My name's Dorian and today I'm going to tell you why NFTs are going to absolutely change the gaming industry as we know it. For a lot of new people coming into NFTs, I know you might be skeptical of this. I'm sure you've heard very negative things about NFTs, and I'm also sure that you heard if NFTs are integrated into gaming, it'll ruin your experience as a gamer. However, I promise you, if you stick around with me to the end of this video, I will make a compelling argument that disproves all those preconceived notions that you may have and really make you an advocate for Web3 gaming. If you're already familiar with NFTs and how those are going to be integrated into gaming in the future, this video will only serve to expand your knowledge, which can help you a ton. Before we get started, I want to say that I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. All information contained in this video is for informative purposes only. I've included timestamps in the description box below so you can hop around to the points that you are interested in the most. Now that's out the way, let's jump into it. Before I can tell you how NFTs are going to drastically change the gaming industry, I need to give you a quick overview about the state of the current gaming industry. Under the current gaming industry, you don't own any aspect of the game. The only thing you own is a license to play the game. When games are released, they typically fall under two models. The first model is gaming as a service, and the second model is the freemium model. Under the gaming as a service model, you pay a monthly fee to have access and to continue playing these games. Games that would fall under this category are games such as World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV. PlayStation and Xbox has also released their own gaming as a service model. PlayStation has released a service called PlayStation Now, and Xbox has released a service called Xbox Game Pass. Under these models, you pay a monthly fee and you have access to an entire library of games. These models are extremely lucrative. Just in Q3 of 2022, Xbox has pulled in $3 billion from their services that they offer. That is an insane amount of money for one quarter. The other standard model in the current gaming industry is the freemium model. Under the freemium model, you don't need to pay any upfront cost to play these games. You can just download and play. Games that fall under this category are games such as Apex Legends, Fortnite, Hearthstone, Diablo Immortal, and the list goes on and on and on. Even though there's no upfront cost to play these games, a lot of these games have mechanics within them to incentivize people to spend money on. These can range from loot boxes, where you have to pay anywhere from $2 to $10 for one loot box where you have a chance of getting a certain item, or you can flat out buy skin for your character in these games. And even worse, which a lot of people are up in arms about, is pay to win mechanics. If you pay a certain amount of money, you have advantage over players who don't pay anything. The freemium model is extremely profitable for gaming companies. This is why we see a lot of mobile games and new release games adopting this model, is because they make so much money doing so. It was revealed that Epic Games, the creator of Fortnite, made $50 million from selling one skin. That is absolutely insane. And typically when people buy these skins and in-game items, they will pay more than just purchasing a flat rate AAA game for $60. I can speak for myself. I love Hearthstone. I've paid well over $1,000 on buying new packs from the expansion in that game, but it's unfortunate because if I get banned or Blizzard closes down, I don't own any of those cards. Because I don't have ownership of those cards, I can't sell them once I'm done playing the game, or I can't sell the item that I worked so hard to get. I can't sell my character in World of Warcraft even though I no longer play it after putting thousands of hours into it. However, NFTs are going to change this. NFTs are going to be able to solve this huge issue because it will finally give you, the player, the ability to own these in-game assets and sell them off whenever you have no desire to play in it anymore. The fact that NFTs provide players with ownership over their digital assets is why it's going to completely change the gaming industry as we know it. You are finally able to be rewarded and take some type of profit from all the money that you spent on this game and all the time and hard effort that you've put into it. If you buy a ton of skins in Fortnite and don't want to play them, or you simply don't like them anymore, you can sell them to somebody else. If you playing World of Warcraft for years and you got a whole bunch of different characters with a whole bunch of awesome items and you just don't have time for the game, sell your character and then sell your item. No longer do you only get satisfaction from the game and the enjoyment that you receive from it, but you also gain satisfaction monetarily by being able to sell these assets. No longer is the company the only one that profits. Now, you the player is able to profit as well. This is a truly revolutionizing concept that I think a lot of people don't grasp, and I can't say I blame them. And explaining revolutionary concepts like this can be difficult at times. So it's really okay if people don't understand. Under the current model, companies only seek to extract as much money as possible from their current player base. However, once NFTs are integrated into gaming, it will promote more of a positive sum environment, because now the company wants to create an awesome game to bring more people in, and more people would want to play that game because now they have ownership over their in-game items or digital assets. Even though this idea is so revolutionary, and I believe that one day it'll be adopted on a mass scale, there are a couple challenges along the way that we need to overcome before it is adopted market-wide. The challenges that NFTs needs to overcome before it has mass market adoption is reducing the barrier to entry and making it more appealing to a mass audience. Currently, NFTs and Web3 gaming is very expensive. Because it's so expensive, it sets a huge barrier of entry for anybody even wanting to try games like this. During the last bull run, Web3 gaming and NFTs got a lot of attention. One of the most notable games during that time was a game called Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity was known because people were making up to $2,500 a month playing this game. However, even if someone new wanted to try this game and play it out to test it, see if it was for them, they really couldn't do it unless they invested at least $1,000 into building a team. For me, I personally don't want to purchase a game for $1,000, especially one that I'm not sure that I would like, even though I do have the upside of making some money playing it. Another notable game during the last bull cycle was a move to earn game called Steppin'. Even though people were making thousands of dollars playing Steppin', the barrier of entry was still high. To purchase a pair of sneakers in order to play the game could run you anywhere from $800 to $1,000. And for people who are involved in the NFT space, yeah, it might not seem that bad, but for most people in society, that is a lot of money. And games should not cost that much money in order for people to play them. If NFTs and the NFTs you need in order to play these games continue to remain at the same price or increase, the player base and the likely amount of people who would play these games are going to continue to decrease, and that will never help towards adoption. NFTs that are used for gaming need to be low enough where people don't feel like it's a huge financial burden in order to play these games. As of now, the process is extremely cumbersome and very difficult. You have to download a wallet. You have to sign up with the central exchange. You have to send liquidity from the central exchange to the wallet. Better hope you don't put in the wrong wallet number, you're gonna lose that money. After that, you might have to bridge. Then after you bridge, you'll have to swap that native token into the ecosystem token to purchase the in-game NFTs, and the list goes on and on and on. Why would people spend all that time and trouble when they can just go on Amazon or go to GameStop, purchase a Switch or PlayStation, and have a great time even if they don't make any money? This is why it's so important on reducing the barrier of entry into NFTs and Web3 gaming in order to make it more accessible for more people to want to play Web3 gaming. Another challenge that Web3 gaming needs to overcome before we see any type of mass adoption is increasing mass market appeal. It's unfortunate, but a lot of people are very skeptical about NFTs and cryptocurrency and integrating this new technology into things that they're used to and that they've known for a long time. And that's okay. Everybody has preconceived notions about anything that they're unfamiliar with. So in order to introduce these concepts to new people, we need to really change the words that we use in order to reach a wider audience. So when we're talking about NFTs integrated into gaming, we can just call it Web3 gaming. And when we're talking about NFTs within these games, instead of calling them NFTs, we can just simply call them what they're called in traditional gaming, which is in-game items. Because we call something an in-game item, or you can sell your sword in the marketplace, doesn't mean that it's no longer an NFT, but it's language that we can use to reach a broader audience. By talking to people in a way that they already understand and that they're comfortable and familiar with, it takes away that skepticism that they may have if we would have tried to talk about this revolutionary Web3 game by using the word NFT or crypto or blockchain, because that would have put them off. While reducing the barrier to entry for playing NFT-based games or Web3-based games and mass market appeal are two challenges that we're currently facing in order to receive mass adoption, I'm confident that we'll overcome these challenges, and projects are actively working towards doing that right now. A great project that is really reducing the barrier to entry in NFT gaming is CatchKing. CatchKing is a catch-a-thon type game where you run around a map with like a fishing rod, catching different coins coins within the game. It's an amazing NFT project, and the best part about it is you don't need an NFT to play the game. You can just jump in and go. It's a web-based browser game, so no need to download anything, and it's super fun. The team is top tier, and they're constantly coming out with new developments and integrations into the game. Because you don't need an NFT to play this game, it really reduces the barrier to entry, which I think a lot of people who are unfamiliar with Web3 gaming would really be attracted to. Also helping push Web3 gaming towards mass adoption is the upcoming Solana Phone. A lot of people around the world use their phone as their primary means of communication, not only talking to each other, but also through the internet. When decentralized apps and games are able to be downloaded and accessed as easily and simply as downloading an app on your phone, I really think that'll be the breakthrough point of us seeing mass adoption. No longer will people have to fumble around or go through all the complex systems of a wallet. It'll just be as normal as utilizing any other piece of technology you're familiar with. CatchKing and the upcoming Solana Phone are two great things that I think are working towards pushing us to mass adoption of Web3 gaming. I'd like to thank you all for sticking around into the end of this video. I hope this video has done a great job of telling you why I think that NFTs are going to be a game changer for the gaming industry. If you like this video, I'm sure you'll enjoy some of my other content as well. Please don't forget to follow me on Twitter, and make sure you click that subscribe button and ding that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos in the future. But while you're waiting on that next video to drop, you can catch me on a live stream called RareFud Radio, where we discuss the Solana NFT market and all the plays that we're engaging in. This show is co-hosted by me, my buddy Bison, and my boy Joe. They'll give you all the top tier information that you need to know to be successful in this market. This live stream is every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. EST. The links to their Twitter profiles and to the live stream channel is in the description box below. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.